Hello, online world. This is Off the Record with Migs Bustos. And for today, I am with my good friends. Actually, ito, yung una kong papakilala sa inyo, colleague namin dati sa ABS-CBN Sports, courtside reporter for the UE Red Warriors, and now with CNN Philippines as a reporter sa Sports Beat and all-around rising star. Yan, the rising star.
Rising star talaga.
Walang iba kundi si Paui Verzosa. Hi, Paui.
Hi Migs. Hi, love
Hello.
you. Thank you for having us.
Yan, nakikita na po natin ang mga Korean hearts at syempre ang aking idol, ang isa sa aking mga mentor sa industriya, and actually groomsman ko nga to sa kasal ko eh. Walang iba, the man, the myth, the legend, the future, and beyond. Andrei, Felix, Mr. Sports Desk. What's up, bro?
Hello, Mr. Gametime, Mr. Off the Record, Miguel Carlos Bustos. Tama ba? Miguel Carlos, no?
Miguel Carlos.
Oh,
Miguel
tama,
Carlos.
Tama. Pero, hello, hi love! Ganda naman ng isa mong guest. Grabe.
Oo nga, no? Ano yan, pare? Good get yan. Kumbaga, pagdating sa, wow, what a get, di ba? At syempre, what a get din para sa'yo, bro.
Hindi, parang lugi nga siya sa akin. Lugi siya.
Wow! So, para po sa
kasi
ating mga viewers, okay.
Teka lang, yung intro mo sa akin, parang ang tanda-tanda ko na eh.
Ha?
Yeah. It's like the myth,
Parang
the legend versus the rising star.
Wala lang. Hindi, kakwento kasi natin ang inyong love story. Yun naman kasi yun. So, ang akin, kung sa ating mga viewers, nagtataka kayo, kung bakit si Andrei at si Paui, dahil they are one of the rare couples in sports media. Bihira sa media industry na magkaroon ng couples na nasa sports beat. And Paui and Andrei are with CNN. Paui, as I mentioned, is a reporter. At the same time, Andrei is an anchor for a Sports Desk. And we'll just get the perspective of what is it like, what is love in media. Okay. Who wants to start? The love story. Brother, I know you want to start. I know you want to talk about this. Diba? Kamusta ba? How did it all start with Paui?
Wow. Love, you want to go first? I think
No,
maybe
you can go first.
Ako ba muna? Well, nag-thank you ba ako? Hindi ko lang kung nag-thank you kay Migs, but thank you for having us again here. It's the first time that we'll be talking about this, sharing it. Actually, parang pinag-usapan namin to. Kasi syempre, diba, it's nice to have a private love life. But dahil si Migs and kaibigan ka naman, how we started, wow. Whew. We met, I think at a game, diba? Sa PhilOil Flying V Arena for one of the leagues. I think it was PCCL or PhilOil. One of those leagues. Tama ba? Tapos, yeah. And then, tapos, yun, wala lang. At that time, parang wala lang. It's a colleague, ganyan. And then, syempre, we know each other. We work together. Tapos, when she applied for CNN, kasi when the post was vacated, I remembered one of our colleagues also, si Lian, she told me, she mentioned in passing that Paui gusto niya mag-intern for CNN Philippines. So I remember
disclaimer.
that.
I applied for internship. Parang incoming fourth year ko noon. So 16?
Yeah.
So I asked Lian if I can intern sa CNN and then ask Andrei, blah, 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 because he works there. But he never got back to me. Kaya nga, inis pa ako kay Andrei noon. Kasi, diba, parang kinausap na nga siya ni Lian na pwede daw ba mag-intern si Paui, blah, blah, blah. And then, as in wala. Sabi niya, okay, sige, we'll get back to her. But walang nangyari. But, I mean, it all worked out naman. Kasi at least naalala niya ako nung nagkaroon nga ng opening for the reporter job.
Naluto yung cooking, Brad. Naluto yung kinukuk.
Hindi. Hindi ko siya kinukuking kasi, to my defense, alam naman niya, at that time, wala pa talagang legitimate internship program ang CNN Philippines. Ang mistake ko at that time, hindi ko nasabi, hindi, wala pang yung parang chicks talaga na internship.
Batchmates ko, nag-intern eh.
Hindi, pero wala pang program talaga na, like, I remember our president that time, parang sinasabi niya na, yun nga, wala pa talaga yung solid na internship na, like, program or for sports or for that matter. Anyway, tapos, so she got the post. She got the sports correspondent job. As in, well, we just see each other, kamustahan sa office, ganyan. And then, She'd guest on Sports Desk and talk about covering the PBA because I think playoffs yun or finals. Tapos there was a time pa nga, it was one of personally my favorite episodes with Coach Ronnie Magsano and Yang Giao. Tapos I was already, parang sabi ko, talagang fascinated ako with Paui. As in, the way she carries herself, the way she talks, the way she dresses up, the way she's very spontaneous, witty, cum laude sa UP. So parang, talagang I was already parang, so syempre, I was parang, kinikilig, parang gano'n. Pero wala pa, bro, ah. As in, wala pa talaga whatsoever. And then, fast forward, I invited her, di ba? Casually lang, sa office for lunch.
Months later, yeah.
Months later, sabi ko lang parang, actually kasi doon ako umakyat, tumatambay doon office. Sabi ko, gusto mo mag-lunch? Nag-lunch ka na? Parang ganun. Tapos sabi niya hindi pa. Sabi niya, lunch tayo. Sabi, sige. So ako, lunch. Umano sa lunch, Brad. So sabi ko, shit, pero alam ko wala lang for her yun. Just lunch. Pero ako, syempre, kinikilig-kilig ako, di ba? So, tapos yun, we had lunch at a Japanese restaurant at a mall, close lang. Kasi we had to go back. May work pa kami pareho. So, ayun. You wanna continue? Paano?
Go ahead, Paui. Go ahead, Paui. What was it like?
What's very interesting with us nga, kasi when we met in, I think that was 2015 or 2016, when we were still with SNA ABS. Wala, yung first impression ko talaga sa kanya was, I mean, I think everyone's first impression naman talaga is yung player yan, or Pino nga, or, diba? No, seryoso, di ba, Migs? Kasi, parang first time
in-introduce... basketball player?
No. First time in-introduce ka sa akin, parang, I was like, oh, hi, Andrei, and then you're like, Paui, Verzosa, whatever, and then, parang, na siya, malandi na yan eh. But so I was like,
grabe.
Oh gosh, this guy is too strong. So I was like, meh. Tapos may mga nirinig ka pa na joke lang. But, ayun, so when we got to CNN, I was, meaning to invite Andrei for lunch. Kasi siya rin naman nag-recommend sa akin to the network. He, in a way, connected me to where I am now. So, I was meaning to invite him for lunch, but then he invited me. And then, para sa akin, wala lang talaga yon. It was just as friends, as colleagues. And then, when we had lunch in that Japanese restaurant, for me, which was super nothing, biglang nag-CR siya. Sabi niya, I'll just go to the bathroom. Sabi ko, okay, sige, CR, kain ako. Ang tagal niya, parang 30 minutes ata siyang wala. Sabi ko, oh my God, 30 minutes? 30 minutes. Ang tagal talaga. I kid you not. It was so long. Sabi ko, asa na siya? Did he bail on me? Tapos,
Bakit ako nawala ng matagal?
Pagbalik niya, may dala siyang chocolates. May dala na siyang chocolates on our first lunch together as friends. So,
ganyan mahal yan. Ganyan magmahal yan. Na ano.
I didn't know how to react. As in, nung nakuha ko, sabi ko, what's this? What's this for? Tapos parang lang siya, wala lang, chocolates, blah, blah, blah. And then, after
kasi
that...
Kasi kilig na ako eh. As in, kilig na talaga ako. I swear.
Sa favorite mo ba yan, Brad? Sa favorite mo ba yan? Yung may, niluluto sa harapan mo? Yung Japanese restaurant ba na yan?
Yes.
Okay.
Pero basta din sa mall. Anyway, yun sa chocolates, alam kong, feeling ko ma-weirdohan siya. I think na-weirdohan si Love, diba? Pero ako kasi, I was already, talagang, parang in a way, I was, yun
smitten.
Na ako eh. Smitten, super. As in, I think, beyond pa. Kasi parang magbigay ako ng chocolate.
Ano naman ang tingin mo? Like, parang, Paui, what was that like for you na, wow, grabe, chocolates ka agad. Pero was that like a turning point? Parang, wow, this guy's serious.
No. At first, I was really, to be honest, alam naman niya to, parang medyo na taken aback ako na hindi ko na weirdohan or na-creep out. Pero basta na, alam mo yun, na-overwhelm ako, bakit may pa-chocolate? Lunch lang naman. But it's Andrei, we're friends. Tapos, wala, I think the events after that was what became the turning point. Parang he was just very kind sa office. There was a time I got sick, tapos bigla na lang may bureau ka sa table ko. There was medicine. So I saw na he was actually very caring and thoughtful naman. And then, mukha naman siyang sincere kasi magto 2 years na kami sa July 25 and kami pa rin.
Ay, grabe, nakakakilig naman. Kasi kung ako rin, di ba? Kung yun naman din gagawin para sa'yo and vice versa, talagang ma-attract ka naman talaga. Di ba?
Yeah.
Andre, bro, sabi ni Paui, yun yung mga turning points on how he got attracted to you and fall for you. Sorry, nagiging love-like question pa. Pero ikaw, Dre, what was it like with Paui?
What do you mean? Nung before? Nung ano? Well,
Yeah.
I really didn't, I got to know her more. Siguro, yun. Parang I really got to, talk to her about a lot of things. And I saw na, wow, I can actually talk to this girl about anything. And yung sense of humor ko, napapatawa ko siya. I think yun, napapatawa ko siya. So, in my opinion, personally, parang sabi ko, yung tawa ni Paui, for me, talagang, it lights up my world. Kaya isipin na ball or what. Pero talagang every time, kaya alam niya yun pag kunyari, feeling ko na nagsusungit siya. Sabi ko, ba't ka nagsusungit? Kasi gusto ko lang lagi siyang tumatawa, yung laughing. Even my dad said, nung narinig niya, na parang sabi niya, grabe yung tawa ni Paui, contagious. So ako, I just really wanted to make her laugh. And at that time, sabi ko, wow, this girl is something else. Talagang, I really wanted to get to know her more. Hence, alam ko nga, parang yung mga gifts, parang sobrang, pero, kasi, parang, I just wanted
go big or go home.
Parang ganun So yun, I really cared from day one, from that time on, sabi ko, ayun. So, tapos nag-develop na lang, syempre, alam mo din naman bro yung kwento, di ba? Na parang, talagang it wasn't easy, it wasn't also quick. So parang, it had to develop. We spent time talagang, got to know each other more. And thank God, sabi nga niya, magto 2 years na and sana to eternity and beyond.
Yan. Paui, what's life like with work? Diba? I mean, I'm sure you go to the same assignments, you get to meet the same people. What was it like working with him and at the same time in this beat?
Mm-mm. Well, it has its advantages talaga kasi yun nga, we can talk about the same things. Alam niya yung pinag-uusapan ko if it's PBA or even national NSAs ganon. And it's easy kasi tinutulungan din niya ako. Syempre mas may experience na siya sa industry. He's been doing this since he was 20 years old, 18 years old. So may tanungin lang ako sa kanya about PBA championships, alam niya. May tanongin lang ako how to phrase certain things or if it sounds right to him, alam niya. So, it's ano ba yun? It's fun. Kasi yun talaga yung common ground namin, sports. And minsan, I'll admit, nag-aaway din kami, nagbabanggaan kami kapag I see things a certain way, siya ganun din. Pero in the end naman, we just try to learn from each other. So, yeah, I think that's one of the great things about our relationship.
So, Andre now, with a switch back to his cap, Andre, I will turn the question to you. Kung tinanong ko si Paui, what has she learned from you? Ikaw naman, what have you learned from each other?
A lot from her, from Pauline, from Paui. Grabe, I learned, and I am still learning a lot about herself, about kasi yung what she said, ang ganda nun na we continue to learn from each other. Ako kasi, alam mo din yun parang feeling ko, before she came into my life, parang may comfort zone. I think parang innate sa human beings, and when you kind of just settle ka. So ako, I saw in her yung continuous passion, yung continuous, yung go-getter kasi siya. So yung talagang yung hunger, yung hard work. So I learned yung how to write, how to make your own reports. Talagang bilib ako sa kanya pagdating sa ganun na and she's very quick. Talagang, she thinks about the future. So ako, I still, up to this day, talagang I defer to her. Lalo na pag may mga yung kunyari, yung simple decisions, even wear a hat or what shirt, ganyan, or even life-changing decisions. So I learned a lot of things. I am still learning a lot of things from Paui, and you know, yun yung I think maganda sa amin kasi we, like what you said, we learn from each other. So yeah.
Paui,
and to be humble also.
So, Paui, what's life like now? Syempre, we're under this health crisis, and you know, so many challenges in the field and what we do, especially wala ring sports. What is it like now?
Well, in terms of work, very challenging siya kasi wala kang sports eh. Especially for our field, Kaur and Migs, I'm sure it's been tough not having your sports show, coverages even. Lahat siya virtual na ngayon eh. The last event I remember covering was the PBA opening, which was, ano ba yun, March pa ata yun eh. So, ang tagal na since there was an actual live game. Lately, may mga balita naman. So, mga yung IATF nagbigay ng green light. So, ayun, may mga coverages naman from time to time. Pero lahat yun virtual na eh. So, it's tough kasi kailangan mo mag-adjust. Yung mga tao, kailangan mong kulitin through text. Tapos, basta iba talaga siya. Sometimes I still get to go outside pag field ako kapag kailangan. Kasi na-assign na rin ako sa general assignment, which is yung mga jeeps, yung situations ng traffic. Pero iba pa rin yung yung sports eh. We miss it a lot. Si Andrei is back in the studio for 2 times a week. Pero wala eh. It's still different from what we used to do. And sana makabalik na tayong lahat sa normal. Yeah.
Paui, what is dating life like in this situation?
Dating. Okay.
Dating.
Kasi kanina work.
Dating naman ngayon, di ba?
Well, dating.
Ito, video call.
Yeah, we were supposed to do this together. We were supposed to do the interview together,
Yeah,
diba?
yeah.
But CNN nga may nag-positive sa office namin, so better to isolate ourselves na lang din. Dating-wise, nung first 2 months ng quarantine, talagang hindi kami nagkikita. Lately lang kami nagkita because we could go to the office or nakakakain na rin kami sa restaurant. But aside from that, wala, virtual lahat. Kaya I'm sure a lot of couples can relate. Nag-aaway kapag hindi nagkikita, but we're, kaya naman.
Ikaw, Brad?
Yeah, see her, talk to her in person. I know I can talk to her sa video call, but it's still different. So, nung nag-GCQ and medyo parang okay kasi we go to the office. So, syempre maingat pa rin kami pareho, like, you know, social distancing kahit if we're gonna eat out, tapos naka-mask, tapos may alcohol. But it's been, kasi nga, it's a new normal. So, it's been really, really challenging. But, yun, at the same time, dun I think natitest yung namin, yung relationship namin and, you know, our love for each other and yun. So, I miss you.
Ako or si Migs?
Ako.
Okay. Si Migs.
Joke lang.
Okay.
There is quote-unquote an age gap, right? So, but at the same, there is an age gap. But at the same time, how did that, parang kumbaga, paano yung naging positive sa inyo? How did that actually be a benefit or an advantage for you, Jay?
12 years yung age gap namin. As an advantage, I think, because yung constant, we will go back to the constant learning. Because magkaiba na talaga kami ng generation, so to speak. So, you know, she learns from me, I learn from her. Like, syempre, yung pagiging bagets, alam mo yung, hindi yung, seriously, there are really things na hindi ko alam talaga, literal. And you know, when we, like Khalid, when we watch the concert, diba, I got to appreciate his music more. Tapos yung you know, other things na talagang yung mga little, like sa phone, yung mga love, paano to? Paano yung ganito, yung ganyan, yung how do I do this? Yung mga little, ano na ganun. So, advantages is, advantages marami na tipong we, sa age-wise, we get to, yun nga, just constantly learn from each other and, kasi, siyempre, she's younger, so hindi na papagod. So, yung youthfulness niya, yung energy niya, I feed off of that. Yung pagiging hungry nga sa work, I also get that. I'm not saying I'm not hungry sa work. I'm just saying na grabe yung passion niya. So talagang sabi ko, if I could have that passion of a 24, 25-year-old.
Kumbaga, bro, motivation mo yun, bro. Motivation mo yun. You feed off from that energy. Yes.
Yeah. Sobra. Na parang I have to keep up with her. I have to, syempre, be healthy and also, I have to keep up. Kasi syempre, diba, I'm older.
Yes.
12 years. So.
Ikaw, Paui, older man. Joke lang. Pero Paui, what is it like? Diba?
Alis mo na ako.
Joke lang, Brad.
Hindi, wala.
Wala naman di, bro, eh. Older lang naman.
Mag-hype na ako. Young.
Pinapatawa ko lang kayo. Pero yun, Paui, same line. Same line of questioning, Paui. What is it like with that?
Well, it's a advantage naman din siya talaga because syempre mas mature na siya than other boys, I guess, and marami na siyang experience as he would always tell me na lagi ganyan niya sinasabi sa akin, Paui, tanda ako, alam ko na yan. So sometimes na nagagalit ako, naiinis ako sa kanya na bakit? So just because you're older, ganyan. But na-appreciate ko rin naman nga na marami na siyang na-experience in life that he just wants to teach me or napagdaanan na niya, mas alam na niya how to handle things. Ayun, very, naman kami, we feed off each other's abilities in life. And kahit mas matanda siya, 12 years, what I like about him is nandun na siya sa, I guess, sa age or sa path na gusto na rin niya mag-settle. Diba? He's already looking at the future. Hindi na yung parang, I guess, some other, I'm not generalizing men, pero diba? I mean, my age, sometimes baka boys still want to experience things. Ako kasi, I'm very, hindi ko na kailangan mag-experience pa ng kung ano-ano. So, it's nice that we're on the same page and nagawa na rin niya lahat ng kalokohan niya or gusto niyang gawin in life. So,
grabe.
sabi naman niya
wala kalokohan.
Ayaw na niyang gawin yon. So,
grabe.
So, it's good
wala
that I have,
kalokohan.
No, but really love, diba, you tell me that I already have the best Andrei Felix, the best version of himself.
Like
and that's what I love the most.
Brother Andrei, what is your secret in keeping this or in keeping the fire burning? Diba?
Sa work or sa love?
Sa love.
Well, hindi, akala ko din kasi sa work dahil work is.
Nag-transition back na ako.
Well, naman, in any case, like what I said, I'll just go back to yung question din naman na why are you doing this? So like pagdating sa love is because I love her, and diba, I'm not kumbaga I'm not getting any younger, diba? So you, by the way, congratulations sa inyo ni Mishi, you'll be having your first baby together, baby girl. So ako, I want that also. Seriously, syempre, who doesn't, diba? Na, to settle down and to be with your partner who you could spend the rest of your life with. And for me, yung nga, si Pauline yun, si Paui yun. So, talagang I see a future already. That's why I just wanna, talagang yung motivation ko siya eh. So, that keeps me going, that keeps me burning. I just wanna say, right now, dito sa quarantine, I've been, actively staying healthy, working out. Because, again, I have to take care of my body because I'm 12 years older than her. Ayoko naman dumating yung time na, hopefully, sana, darating yung panahon na, di ba, yung pag, when the wedding bells ring, nakakalakad pa ako. Ayoko naman na yung, di ba? So, yun, I just wanna have a life with her and that's what keeps me the passion burning. I just want to spend my life with Paui and because I love her.
Ano namang reaction mo?
Okay, reaction. Syempre, very kilig. Sino bang di makikilig doon? And I just appreciate him so much every day. Parang hindi talaga nawawala yung fire namin, yung love namin sa isa't isa. And kahit na we don't get along some days, at the end of the day, we still love each other so much. As in, I cannot explain. Diba? Love, parang iba siya eh. It's one of those rare things. So, I think I'm very lucky pati na rin si Andrei na we found each other. So, yeah. Someday, sana parang kayo rin, Meshi. Yun din yung future namin.
Gusto kong idagdag yung sinabi mo, love. May sinabi siya sa akin recently na parang sabi niya na kinikilig pa rin daw siya sa akin. And kasi may nabasa kasi siya na, hindi na ba kinikilig? Hindi kasi may nabasa kasi siya, Brad. If you know that person is for you, what's that, love?
No, something like, you know, you're not in love with the person already kapag hindi ka na kinikilig. Parang ganon.
So, kinikilig ka pa ba sa akin?
Alam mong in love ka sa tao kapag kinikilig ka pa rin. And yes. Ikaw, kinikilig ka ba kay Mishi?
Oo, syempre.
Syempre.
Kay Andrei, kinikilig
diba?
din ako. Kay Andrei, kinikilig din ako. Pero yun nga, yun ang mga signs of true love and our love language. So again, this has been Love in Sports Media with Andrei, Felix, and soon to be one of the biggest women sports journalists in the Philippines. Pauline, Paui Verzosa, Andrei and Paui, thank you so much for joining us here on Off the Record, and see you in the next episode.
Tapos na? Yun na yun?